Hi, and thank you for joining me today on my channel, Cosmic Love Alchemy, where I have been confronted with a dilemma. And it's that I have noticed that many of the readings that I do, especially when they are love readings, they are very feminine energy biased. I've noticed it when I'm looking for tarot readings in my feed. But is it because I'm a feminine energy? Am I only seeing them because the algorithm knows that those are the readings? Or is there a community bias that exists? Because my commenter, and I'll link the comment, said, hey, like, yet again, another reading for, the feminine energy. Like, what about the masculine energy? And so now, like, I'm channeling a message for masculines in my collective, masculine energies in my collective. What is going on in your field of love? So I'm channeling that from spirit right now, a reading especially for the masculine energies that are in my collective and in my community, because I really do care about everybody being able to engage with this type of content. I believe that there's so much to be learned about the spirit and our own soul's journey, and I want to be able to read for everyone. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna pull a little bit of tarot. I've been doing some shuffling so we can really get the essence of spirit put into this for our masculines, okay? All right, spirit. I'm gonna read for the masculine energy. What's going on in their love lives right now? Bottom of the deck energy, I have the Ten of Pentacles coming out for my masculine collective. Unexpected financial windfall, a stable family, security, wealth, balance, a healthy life, inheritance, and settling down. Well, I guess maybe that is, now when I'm reading it, kind of is pertinent. It's like I'm sensing a masculine collective that's ready to settle down and have a stable home life. So you're ready, like, to come into union. Right after that, though, is very interesting, because right underneath that I did get the Eight of Cups in reverse. So it's this masculine collective. I normally don't take two from the bottom, but these two kind of pair together very, very well, where like this masculine feels like they're ready to settle down, right? And to live a balanced and healthy life with their feminine. But then like the fear of settling for somebody, the fear of moving on from somebody from the past, a fear of accepting second best, lack of commitment, maybe and a little bit of the fear of the monotony of having just the same person in your life. So, whoa, my masculines, I can see that there's like a battle between, well, like, I think I'm ready to settle down, and whoa, like, what if I don't find the person that's actually best for me? So should I keep myself out there and keep looking? So let's get you some clarity, huh? Okay. Okay, so the first cards to come out for my masculine collective are the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Overcoming adversity, improvement in your finances, improving your health, which really like showed up with this Ten of Pentacles too. So it's a beautiful double confirmation. But this also can be about forgiveness and positive change. So I'm getting some essence of a past energy being relevant for this masculine collective. All right, my King of Cups did come in reverse, which is immature, over emotional, anxious, uncaring, unkind, cheater, manipulative, ruthless, and moody. Okay. And really honestly, like, it's possible that this masculine, this is the energy of the that you're worried about settling for. What if I end up with somebody and they're just an anxious hot mess and they're actually a cheater and they're manipulative, moody all the time? Oh boy. That's just what came to mind at first. Like, it's odd because I don't normally see like a King of Cups and then think of like the feminine energy, but like that just, it stuck out to me. Okay. We also have the Six of Wands that came out in reverse. Failure, lack of achievement, shame, disloyalty, disgrace, dishonor, and disappointment. Okay, and I think that that's a fear that's within this masculine's head. You know, worried if you choose the wrong partner, that you guys are gonna sink and not be able, like, not be successful. That it might be a disgrace or a disappointment, or like in some way like the connection will lead to dishonoring like your legacy. So it is important to make a careful choice when it does come to like whom you're going to share your life partnership with. I did get the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Escape, facing fears, release, freedom, taking control, empowered, working on your mental health, finding solutions, and relief. So I do see like this masculine collective, you are facing those fears, but you're doing it by working on yourself. I see you're improving your mental acuity and your ability to figure out what kind of a partner and how exactly can I find and dating seriously for the long-term relationship, for your end goal. I see that. And it's relieving some of this tension and some of these fears of disappointing. And I think also like disappointing yourself. I don't know, that just came to mind. So we did get the Ace of Cups. There's new beginnings. There is a new relationship, a new romance, love, happiness, maybe starting a family, some celebration, socializing. Maybe that's where you're going to meet this person or come back into contact with somebody from the past, right? To get the Lovers in reverse. Ooh, okay, so this is a past energy, separation, disharmony, fear of commitment or loss of love. I don't know. I'm really getting, again, that energy of like you have a past love that this energy just keeps biting at this reading. Kind of want to let's see how this ends up turning out. We did get Spirit snoozed on us a little bit, so try again. Spirit. Oh, all right, beautiful. Knight of Wands. Okay. Hasty, energetic, but charming, warm, exciting, fearless, confident hero, open-minded, and revolutionary. And this is that Knight of Wands. But, you know, the Knight of Wands looks a little bit worried in my opinion, okay? So this King of Cups in reverse was about immature, overly emotional. And we were talking like, okay, well, that could be like the energy of a feminine, but masculine, maybe I'm talking to you in this case, where this may have been like an old energy. This is an energy that you are maturing out of at this point. But be careful, because if you haven't like fully healed, you want to worry about being too overly like ready to commit to something. Take your time. Don't be too hasty. And Spirit's warning you that you're going to build your own system of support within yourself, and then you're finding somebody that builds with you, and you do want to be careful. So I think some of these like fears of, am I going to choose to offer my cup to the second best or not the best choice. Okay. Failure, lack of achievement. The Chariot. Ambition, control, direction, success, determination, triumph, progress, hard work, and focus. If you have this Chariot energy coming in and you are truly focusing and conquesting and using your willpower and refusing not to triumph, you're not going to end up with this failure and lack of achievement. Just take your time, and the Chariot, success is coming. Like, just be patient. Don't be too hasty. Oh. Okay, we got another speed card. We got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. So, and this is coming up underneath the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is about facing your fears, releasing fears, freedom, and taking control of your life. Okay, so this can be about speed and hastiness, but this also can be about exciting times, your hard work paying off, travel, freedom, and making progress. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be trying to get the union to happen as fast as it could. More so that you're ready to start driving the ship towards that goal. Conquesting. Oh, we did get more. I'm like sitting here holding them. Okay, we have the Death card that came out underneath the Ace of Cups. You have new beginnings, new relationships, new romance. And this comes from this masculine, you, the masculine collective, doing a spiritual transformation, a rebirthing, letting go of the past, you know, accepting failures of the past, transitioning, metamorphosis. It's beautiful. Just like breaking cycles. And the High Priestess, connecting with your own intuition, and then also using that patience that you're going to have. You're not going to be hasty. You will come into contact with a feminine energy that is in tune with her own High Priestess energy. Her own, she'll have wisdom, intuition. Forgiveness, positive. Yeah, I get the feeling that this feminine energy is also like a new feminine energy now. Like you have like two feminine energies, I think, coming out in this reading. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. The King of Pentacles. Wealth, mature, grounded male, successful, wealthy businessman, thriving, high status. So this masculine, this is what you're focusing on right now. You're getting your bag, you're leveling yourself up, you're focusing on building yourself your own legacy so that you can share that with your divine counterpart, right? You're pairing. Chariot. That was a lot. Yeah, there was like 6 cards. It's a lot. Sometimes Spirit does have a lot to say, but in this case, I'd rather take less and really like work through this reading for this this collective of masculines, because I feel like if it is true that like it's not just the algorithm and it's just that like there's a bias in the readership, I really want to do a good job reading for my masculine, so I'll appreciate any feedback that you can give for me. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups, but in reverse, okay? So, and I think this has to do with some of the stuff that you as the masculine collective have been working on so that you can achieve your highest goals and soul's purpose and dreams, right? So you may have come from a home where there were some issues in your childhood, okay? Yeah, maybe in the past, like you've gone for something and you end up getting your heart broken. You may have been engaged before and the engagement ended with no ceremony, no wedding, okay? Either one of these. I think it's all of them, really, like, and healing these childhood issues. I don't know why I'm sensing this, but I'm sensing father wounds with this reading. Don't let your emotions get in the way of anything that you want to do. That came below the Chariot too, so ambition, control, direction, and success. So if you're letting your emotions drive the ship and not this forebrain, this logician side of this masculine collective, then don't let the Page of Cups be the one driving the ship. Okay. Business decisions. We have the Two of Wands coming in. A lot of wands actually coming into this reading now that I'm looking at the spread. There are swords, so there's like emotions. But this one's about options and planning and having a vision. What did I say? Two paths? Two paths. I'm reading two feminine energies in this, and this card is just like, can't make this stuff up, my masculines. You have like an old energy that it didn't end well. It ended in some sort of like major heartbreak for you, okay? But then there's like a new love coming in too. So hopefully I can pull some cards for that to get some clarity and see, maybe it'll help you to direct like what needs to be healed maybe from the past, or what you're healing to prepare you for something new coming in. Maybe you haven't fully let go of this past relationship. And this is spirit that you see in this reading, is spirit channeling to you. There is still some work to do, but the Chariot, it's coming in. Like you're going to reach the destination and you're going to be successful. Confirmation. Okay. Transformation, rebirth, new beginnings. Temperance. Self-control, balance, moderation, harmony, blending, health, unification, relationships, your guides, your angels. You have new relationship, new beginning, new romance. I think Spirit's saying like you need to wrap up the business of this past love and heal your heart, heal your soul, pour your love into yourself, and just trust. Take your time when being showing intention with whom you're dating. Focus on really getting to know the person so that you can figure out, is this person in tune with themselves? Is this feminine in tune with themselves? Because I'm ready. Okay. I think this is a beautiful reading. Okay, we're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. Okay. So I'm thinking that the Fool, new beginnings, optimist, spontaneity. Go do something spontaneous. Go meet some new people. That's a sign. Take that as a sign. Like, oh, I'm really excited for this collective because there's something great coming in for this masculine collective. And already, like, if you're watching tarot, like you're in tune with your spirituality. So I'm already just like, what? Like, I'm just happy to know that there's like masculines that are interested in this stuff, because you do come across, gosh, it is really like feminine bias. I hate to say that, I hope I'm wrong. Please, like, let's start a dialogue about this. Please comment. Subscribe if you like this. I'm thinking, you know what? Every week I'm gonna make sure that I channel for masculine love, career, doing readings for my masculines at this point, because I want to start pushing this kind of content out there, and hopefully, like, it'll spread awareness and more people will start doing it. Okay, let's get some clarity about this past love connection. Like, you making healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, loving your own life. Proud of you. Proud of you. Okay. I want to figure out, okay, this masculine collective, this love from the past. We're just looking for some confirmation of, like, the energies that were surrounding that. Okay, so you may be looking at pictures, reviewing pictures, or they may be looking at pictures, missing you, wanting to make new memories. But you need time in order to either choose to let the new beginning be from this person from the past, or I see time to heal and progressing. And my intuition is telling me that that's, like, maybe you're feeling nostalgic about this, and maybe they are too, but it's more about, like, taking and knowing you need the time to fully heal from whatever pain this relationship caused for you in the past. Union, marriage, soul connection, devotion, wedding rings. I really believe that, like, this was a relationship where either there was serious talk about getting married, you were engaged, the date was set, but the wedding never happened. Yeah, we got engagement ring. Like, another confirmation. I think that this came from something where you were ready to make the higher commitment and it didn't end up happening. Yeah, like, so this would have been something when it ended, you needed to ground. You're still grounding, right? It's you being able to form this stability and security for yourself and focusing on your performance in life, your performance in relationships, your performance at work. There's a lot of in the tarot about that, but also about you growing and gaining endurance. So it's like you learned a lot of lessons from this relationship, but I sense that this collective, like, that you're realizing that that's the beauty of this, is that, like, yeah, you still have love for this person, but, like, you're loving what you've been able to learn because of having this person in your life in the past. It doesn't mean that you necessarily are in love with them and want to make it work with them. Poker face, taking a chance, risking options, not showing their hand. Yeah, I think that if they're missing you too, they're not telling you. The feminine is not telling you that they miss you. Yeah, girl with a snake. Yeah, and she would be somebody that didn't understand her boundaries, your boundaries. Somebody who was, like, very charming, but maybe was not really authentic in your connection. Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking. So it's like another, like, double confirmation for kind of, like, the whole nostalgia or looking at, like, old memories. They probably are wondering what you think. Death. The relationship is over. No second chances. Look at that. triple confirmation, quadruple confirmation. I can't even count how many times I've said it in this reading already. What's dead is dead, leave it dead. And that came out underneath the engagement ring too. Yeah. Take your lessons. You learn so much from it. Yes. Yeah, okay, so this last row is actually not about this past. This is you after. You're grounding, you're learning, you're becoming stable, you're growing, you're ready to offer the cup. Okay? You're gonna meet your soulmate. Your life partner. That energy is coming in for you. But it's not in this person from the past. Look at Can I just Sorry, I'm being silly. I don't know what this energy is. Cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need. Progress and arriving. And that's underneath this nostalgia, looking at pictures. Not showing their hand. But cut the ties. Like it's time. Like take the lessons and move on because you need to make space for somebody new to come in. Go out, meet some people. Coffee cup, meeting, talk. It's kind of unfolding just naturally. Savoring the moment, building a friendship. You know, some of the best relationships, they start off as friendship. Maybe you're already friends with somebody. We're just gonna leave it there. Maybe. Partying. Time with friends. Go out and have fun. Be happily single. Live in the moment. Healing that heartbreak, honey. Oh my god. I love, okay. I gotta put this down. Ascending, learning, expansion, transforming, preparing for union, new phase. Oh my god, I absolutely love this for the masculines. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look at this. Engagement ring. So this is what happened. Previous relationship, engagement ring. Death. Relationship's over. You're healing your heart. Okay. I don't know why I keep putting them on my forehead. I'm just really excited about this reading, I guess. Now you're getting grounded. You're learning. Making room for soulmate. There's somebody interested in you. Blooming romance, flirting, somebody who wants to date you. Okay. Super exciting. Okay. So now that I've said, you know, there might be a friend. There's somebody who's already interested in you. Go out and hang out with your friends. Somebody came to mind. Somebody came to mind. Somebody came to your mind when I said that. And now I'm being nosy. Healthy choices. Go out and have fun, but make healthy choices. Okay? I don't know why I needed to say that. I know I'm not your mom, but alright. So somebody came to mind. What do you think is going on in the mind of the feminine that came to mind? Some friend, some person that you know, some feminine energy came to mind. What is that feminine energy? What do you think they're thinking? You think versus what they're actually thinking. Okay. They want commitment. Love spell. They actually like you. they want to be with you. Vacation. Vacation. That one wanted to jump out of my hands. Traveling. Maybe you're flying. Oh my goodness. Commitment. Let's get another one for commitment. Intuition. What did I say? Intuition. They're going to be connected to their intuition. Your intuition is telling you. Yeah, this is somebody that's already in your energy. Date night. This is closer for the masculine than you realize. Okay? It's much closer. Uh-oh. There might be a little bit of a... You might think that this feminine is a little sneaky. I think maybe there needs to be a talk of clarity with this person. I need to get another one for that. Expect to hear from them soon. Interesting. Okay, there might be somebody, not necessarily like another like suitor, but there might be like a friend. That's what came to my intuition was like maybe there's a friend that might like be getting in the way of that, okay? Just focus on being a good person. Authenticity matters. Maybe they just want their friend to stay single. I mean, I've run into that before. Change your residence, moving in with your partner. So that's what you think is like going on. Oh, confession. Somebody has something to tell you. So this whole time, like, I'm thinking, oh, it could be the past, but I think this masculine already has somebody. You already have somebody in your mind. But you're just, that was what those first two cards were about on the tarot. Like, I'm not sure. I just don't want to make sure that, like, I'm not, like, being too hasty. But you already have somebody on your mind. Okay. Fire sign. What is the feminine energy thinking, actually? Okay, so we've tapped into what you think as the masculine energy, feminine energy. She thinks you guys have chemistry. She's put a little caution up. I was sensing that with like, you know, a little bit of like third party interference, but I was thinking it might be like a friend or something like that where she's like, be careful, like make sure that this person is like really good, like is really nice, wants to take good care of you. Got confirmation on traveling, but this one's vacation. So if you do end up coming into union with this person, you may be traveling with them soon. Okay. Oh. Okay. This person might have some problems with like spending money. Maybe. That might resonate. Caution. Distance. Do you guys live a little far away? I'm getting more physical distance. Let's see. Vacation. You know, what came to mind with the gambling card though is like, I think like despite, you know, the caution being thrown out and the potential of this like third party interference, the feminine wants to take a gamble. Health issues. Maybe they've gotten sick recently. Flu, cold season. Gambling. Communicate. I think that, yeah, there's communication going on between the two of you. Manifest. Yeah, they're manifesting this. They're manifesting you to come in. Confession. could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I also saw fire sign at the bottom when I was doing my shuffle, so we might be dealing with like air, fire as like a combination. But the feminine energy like wants you to make your move. Messages. Let's do some messages. Messages to the masculine. Ooh. So we ended up having quite a bit come out for communication cards. Okay. They think that you guys have a real connection. Love. They think that it could be blossoming into love. Expectation. They know they don't want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectations out of me. And I want to stand on that. They want to stand on business. But at times I feel so far away from that, and I'm afraid to let you down or disappoint you. So I think there needs to be some clarity. Silence. There's silence about this. I don't think that there's been anything spoken about like this becoming. There's probably been like feeling energies and vibes, but they're doubting, and maybe you're doubting too. They're worried that you're doubting the connection. They can sense it. It's making them doubt too. I want to make love to you. I want to love you. I want us to know each other like no one before us has ever known. Your voice heals me. I'm blessed beyond measure to share space with you. Communication. They recognize communication needs to happen, and they want it to happen soon. They want you guys to like come into union soon. So it's really like they do say like the feminine energy attracts, and the masculine energy is the one that's like the go-getter. Like, so it's up to you. Like, if you really feel like this connection has some legs and can take it to the distance, and you know there's a sense that the feminine already like is a little concerned that you know you might think that they can't live up to what your expectations are. So I would definitely want to have a talk about what your values are. Make sure you have like true alignment on your values. Okay, I wanted to get some messages from Spirit for this masculine collective. Trust the wait. You're being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things that you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow. If you think you're alone, you're not. Spirit is beside you in all the challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interest at heart. Spirit loves you. Take some time for yourself. Rest and rejuvenate. Pace yourself. Remember, don't be hasty. For the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Relax and trust. Oh, this next card is actually really beautiful. Okay. messages from Spirit are quite relevant for this masculine collective. Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make somebody miss you or realize that they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough that you know you deserve better. And that's regards to this situation from the past. We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust. Spirit's working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. Keep moving forward even if you're unsure of the next step or wherever it may take you. Trust that you're walking the path you're meant to walk. Remember, Spirit's walking it right beside you. Put more trust in yourself. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There, you're going to find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds. Yes. And release them. Use what they taught you, the lessons, as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. I am sending so much love and light to this masculine collective. I feel inspired ever since I got that comment, so thank you for that feedback, because this is an incredible idea and I'm really happy to be able to read for masculine energies and feminine energies. And I apologize if I slipped up during this and said she, he, because I don't want to assign like any sort of like gender affiliation with the masculine and feminine energies, okay? If you'd like to book a personal reading, I'm not going to reach out to you first. I don't dupe accounts. They'll add you, they'll DM you, trying to get you to like pay for things. If you want the reading, you're going to have to go through my link tree that's in my bio. I only have the 2 accounts, YouTube, TikTok, Cosmic Love Alchemy 777. Like this video if you like the content. Subscribe if you want to keep up with my tarot and oracle reading journey and you really like the stuff that I'm putting out. I'd love to have you. I hope you have an amazing weekend, okay? Bye.